Hey YouTube, Ultimolatino here. I want to give my opinion on the whole abortion issue. It's going to be a big issue in the upcoming election. Um, Whether some of you may or may not be aware, McCain's vice presidential pick is Sarah Palin, and Sarah Palin is very anti-abortion and feels it should be illegal. I happen to be pro-choice, and I am pro-choice for a number of reasons. The first being, I believe in the supremacy of law. Um, should abortion be made illegal tomorrow, I can tell you for certain women are going to have abortions anyway. Meaning you're going to cause a great deal more criminal activity. You're going to have late-term abortions way more rampant than you have now. And you're going to have a strain on the healthcare system. Because what's going to wind up happening is these desperate women are going to do desperate things to have an abortion. They're going to go to back alley abortionists. You're going to go to these funky, dingy clinics, unsanitary. That's going to cause them a whole myriad of health problems. Okay? And if these women are having an abortion, 9 out of 10 times they're doing so because they cannot afford another child. And as a consequence, they probably are Medicare, Medicaid recipients, meaning that when they have their illegal abortion, should they contract a disease, have some kind of health issue, who's going to wind up paying for it? The taxpayers. Medicare and Medicaid system is going to be drained and strained, and it's just going to be a nightmare. Consider that certain moral issues have been agreed upon by the whole of society. We agree that theft is wrong. And we agree that murder in this case meaning a sentient, birthed human being, the killing of that would be wrong. As such, we outlawed theft, we outlawed murder. Now, whether you feel abortion is murder or not is irrelevant. And it's irrelevant because there is not enough scientific evidence to conclusively prove that life begins at a specific moment in time. We have a general idea when it begins. We have kind of an idea when it begins, but no one can say, no scientist, no doctor can say that a person is endowed with consciousness at this point. As a result, you cannot make the argument that abortion is murder. You simply do not know. No one knows. Neither do I. So, what winds up happening is you have to weigh the well-being of this thing that you don't know is or isn't a human being with the well-being of a woman who you know for a fact is a human being. Now, a lot of people throw in the whole incest and rape arguments when they're pro-choice. I'm not going to do that because I don't think it's as big a problem as it gets blown up to be. The point, however, is that that issue too is also irrelevant. A woman has the right to decide what she wishes to do with her body. And if she feels that having an abortion is a thing that she can go through with, then that's her choice. It is her right. It is her decision. As I stated, legislating abortion any further than it already has been is just a nightmare. It's a nightmare legally. It's a nightmare economically. It's a nightmare medically. in the end, the benefits of allowing abortions far outweigh the drawbacks. Whether you agree with me or not, that's up to you. I'm just simply stating that the legal consequences of making abortion illegal are not worth it. I believe the system that we have now is adequate. It preserves a woman's right to make a decision about whether or not she wants an abortion, whether or not she can have one, and it allows her to do so in a sanitary, safe medical environment. Abortion is a sensitive topic for a lot of people, I know. If you feel it is wrong, that's all well and good. It's your right to do so. However, I believe you're overlooking the legal consequences, the medical consequences, and the social consequences of what you're advocating. Morality plays a part in it. However, morality should never be legislated when the whole of a society has not agreed on the moral concept.